everyone, welcome back to GYPSY TV, a YouTube channel for young, whimsical businesswomen. I'm Kira Iman, and today's topic is pop-up shops. As many of you may know, I'm owner of GYPSY Haircare LLC. We are an Atlanta-based beauty supply brand and online store offering exclusive flat irons, blow dryers, lashes, hair care, skincare, and hair accessories. I have participated here recently in a few local pop-up shops, and I got an overwhelming amount of inquiries or direct messages from young business owners such as yourself on, oh, where'd you get this? Where'd you get your banner? Where did you get that sequin cloth? Where did you get this? Where'd you get that? I'm going to link the purchase place in my bio here in the YouTube bio, as well as give you a step-by-step guide as to if you want to participate in pop-up shops, how you can present the same way that I did. Because I'm no expert, I'm just a young lady who went for it. Okay, so from start to finish, I wanted to share. I'm very big on sharing resources, okay? I'm that girl. So here we go, let's dive into it. So first, where I found my pop-up shops was honestly, I was able to participate because I'm very heavily active in Facebook groups. And so a lot of the groups that I was posting in, I would see the actual host or organizers post, we're looking for vendors, we're having an event on such and such a date. A lot of times you'll see that those hosts will start advertising that they're looking for vendors anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks before the actual event. And so during that time, they're accepting vendors. A lot of them have anywhere between 10 to 30 different vendors at one pop-up shop. And a pop-up shop is very, very important if you are an online-based business, because you still need to reach out into the everyday world. You need to network. It's a great opportunity to meet other business owners, to go hand in hand to your customers, and just really like solidify your brand and put your name out there. We have to get creative these days with how we market ourselves. So that was my motivation in participating in such. And so I found them through Facebook groups. And so if you're not involved in Facebook groups as a business owner, I would highly recommend you to get involved in some Facebook groups to speak to you. And, not only just promote yourself, ask questions, network, and really figure out certain resources that work best for your business model. So from start to finish, once I started to see that, pop-up shops are a thing, okay? It's real. It's not going anywhere. And I was willing to invest, okay? And so it was exciting for me. A lot of times once I saw them post, the average participation fee was anywhere between $75 to $150. So that's the amount that I would probably suggest you pay to participate per day in a pop-up shop. Don't pay any more than about $150 a day, okay? And that's on a good day, okay? So once you pay your participation fee to the host and or organizer, or however you choose to title it, then you wanna, once you secure the dates, you want to make sure that you have sufficient product inventory. Here at GYPSY Haircare, I very much so focus heavily on inventory, being that we are also offering wholesale. We're in two storefront retailers nationwide, so I always have wholesale available. So I have the excess of inventory. So participating in a pop-up shop was a no-brainer, being that I did have that inventory on hand. So once you have the inventory on hand to participate, then you want to make sure that you can present well. This is the photo of me at my latest pop-up shop. Okay, and no judgment, ladies, gentlemen, and in between. Okay, I don't know how to edit YouTube videos. This is only my second one. So yes, I'm holding up a paper. No, you know, it is what it is. So once you secure it, you want to look like this. You want to get you a nice table. You want to get you a nice banner and have your products. Now, please understand, this is not my full product line, but I did go through what inventory I thought would sell on a hand-to-hand basis. When I say hand-to-hand, I mean at an actual event. Okay, and so I will click the link in my bio. If you click the link in my bio, you'll be able to see where I purchased exactly each item. I'll link where I got my tablecloth. I got some inquiries about that. Where I got the custom table runner, I'll put that link in my in the description as well. My banner, which is maybe a 8 feet retractable banner. Okay, retractable meaning I could zip, you know what I mean? That I got from Dream Design Group on Etsy. They had a very quick turnaround, and I believe they're Black owned as well. So I'll always support them. Okay, so once you understand where you get everything that you need to present like this, it's very important that the next step is to promote. Okay, I promoted my the GYPSY Haircare pop-up shops very heavily on my Facebook page, on my Instagram, direct messaging, which I called personal invites, just young ladies that I knew who would come and spend that money, baby. Okay, yeah, I'm hitting you up. Okay, and I made sure that everyone who I wanted to come and support personally, I made sure that we had that personal connection, and so it wasn't just me advertising on my page. It was a direct message sent to them, which did work out for me personally. But I even had one of my hosts tell me, she was like, "Oh my God, you promoted more than anybody here." So that's just me personally, but I think that it's very important that you do that if you are involved in pop-up shops, because you got to understand pop-ups are not necessarily always taking place at a venue in which people are used to shopping. Okay, so that means that they're held at event centers. They're held at maybe not even a store, because I haven't seen one at stores yet. I mean, that'd be great. But a lot of times they're event centers. But it's your responsibility to bring the crowd there, okay? So you cannot overly rely on the promoter. You can't rely on the DJ. You can't rely on the other vendors. If you want people to shop with you there, you're bringing in your crowd, okay? So that's very important with promoting for it. And that's the reason why I was successful, because I made sure that I put that personal touch on the invites, okay? So once you figure out where your venue is, ladies, once you figure out the host, which is probably the first step, but you know what I mean? Once you get all the particulars in order and you get your inventory together, then, on the big day, I wanted to give some tips to you guys for what you really should be, what your experience might be like during your first pop-up shop. So let's say that your pop-up shop starts at 1 o'clock p.m. Then that means you need to be there at about 12 noon, okay? You need to be there earlier to set up your table. All this was done by myself. Now, full disclosure, at my first pop-up shop, being that I was a green bean, I did hire an assistant to come and help me full up to put the table together. But really, honestly, I could have done it on my own. Love her to death, no shade. But I'm saying, if you're a small startup business, really, this is nothing it's not too tall of a task for you to do on your own. So for this one in particular, I went there. Yeah, my outfit was lit, you know, shout out. I made sure it matched it. But what I did was, when I got there and when I was setting up, I wore a two-piece tracksuit. And I carried that stuff from my car to the table, back and forth myself. I set it up on my own. And then I changed my outfit for the actual event. Okay, this did not come like this. So as an entrepreneur, we're all used to doing the work ourselves. You can't be scared to set up your own table, and that's something that I learned and something that I just wanted to share with you. As business owners, like I wouldn't suggest getting an assistant for a pop-up shop, just because you never necessarily know how your sales are going to go. So you want to keep as much of that profit as you can. So you're going to get there, you're going to set up your table. When you set up your table, it's very important that you take pictures with the other business owners who are there setting up your table. For a lot of these pop-up shops, it's anywhere in between, let's say maybe 10 to 15 or 20 vendors at one event. And so it's very important that you network with the other vendors before the actual customers arrive. You get everyone's business card, you give them your business card. You see everyone's social media and vice versa. Because a lot of times, if you're in a major city like Atlanta, you might see some of the same vendors again. And not only will you see them again, a lot of them have fabulous products. A lot of them are online based, such as myself, we're an online based business. So you want to really put in that legwork, okay, and network and market yourself, and just make those connections with other business owners who are complementary to yours, okay? And so also another tip that I would have is that when someone purchases from you, they come to your table, take a picture with them. Take a picture with them holding your bags, you know, take a picture with them holding your products. For me, I got shopping bags as well. I got those from Amazon with my custom stickers. And, you know, I made shopping bags, and so I wanted to actually have that content as well, which you could see all of the content for my all of my pop-up shops. They're on my Instagram. My business Instagram is at GYPSY Haircare LLC. My business Facebook page is GYPSY Haircare with no space. So you can see the content from that day as well. And it's very important that you really show your personality, that you stand in front of your table, that you smile, just all of those certain tips that always work in retail. Sometimes as online owners, we forget that, but the experience overall was very, it was pleasurable for me, profitable for me, but that's because I put in the legwork. So I think that a lot of the times we expect other people to put in that work for us. Everybody didn't have that same experience that I did, because, you know, some of them travel from out of town. Some of the other vendors I'm speaking on, they travel from out of town, and they expected, you know, like a gold rush. This is not that, okay? If you're participating in a pop-up shop, please understand that you still have to promote it yourself, the same way you have to promote your business. Because even though you get people in the room, you want to make sure that they're coming to your table. You want to make sure that you're standing out, and you want to make them say, oh my God, who is that? Like, you know what I mean? Give them a who is that moment, okay? And so I just really wanted to, I hope that this video was helpful with letting y'all know, as the links will probably be more helpful as well. because so many of you all had asked like how I did this or where I got what from. Honestly, 80% of success is showing up. And when you show up like this, the money's spent, baby. Okay, so you have to represent your brand well. Make sure that everything is cohesive. And honestly, like, have fun.